Roadrunners Hall of Fame class of 2024, Scott Grode.
I actually played both the midfielder and forward at the club and high school level, so we weren't quite sure where he was going to play, but we knew that he was going to be a future centerpiece of the team.
Scott Grode played his high school and club soccer in Arizona, a place that head coach Ken Parsons knew all too well. The men's soccer coach spent a lot of time recruiting down there and saw a lot in the talented forward.
I saw that on his high school team, he was clearly the best player on his team, and he was clearly the man. I mean, he probably he was the person that kind of made that team go.
Most freshmen want to play right away, but Grode had to wait his turn with two All-Americans carrying the Roadrunners up top.
We had the benefit of watching Ola and Kellen play up top and kind of learn from them, watch them and learn. I think ultimately, Scott is a learn by doing kind of player versus a learn by watching. So for him, we were just going to have to kind of go through the growing pains with him, as a freshman, and I think for him, the growing pains were just trying to figure out, what was going to make him successful at this level.
Grode did manage to score 3 goals and add an assist in his freshman campaign, but then it was time for the coach to give him the keys to the offense in his sophomore year.
I think for Scott, he would take on a bigger part of the load, I think, and a bigger responsibility in scoring goals, but he took it all in stride, and again, just he was just kind of one of those players that just kind of grew into that position, and just became more and more successful.
Stephen Emery and Grode made quite the tandem donning that red and blue jersey. During the 2009 and 2010 seasons, the two combined for 45 goals and 27 assists. They made life incredibly difficult for opposing defenses, and Coach had the best seat in the house.
There's no question that those two were certainly fun to watch, play together, and I think their success really was that they could trust and rely on each other. I think that Scott would say that he would trust that Stephen would be able to find him the ball, for goal scoring opportunities, and Emery could trust that his assists weren't going somewhere to die.
Emery would soon depart MSU Denver for the professional ranks, signing a contract with the Colorado Rapids. This left Grode to take over the scoring duties, and he did not disappoint. He found the back of the net 17 times, earning the RMAX Player of the Year, the Region's Player of the Year, and was named All-America by 2 publications.
I think opposing coaches would always talk about the fact that it was so difficult to put together a scouting report on Scott. Because it was just, he could just beat you in so many ways. So, I think coaches, would try to come up with a plan for him. But, if you tried to shut him down, he would just figure out other ways to beat you. He would just figure out a way to bring other players into the game.
Grode still ranks 4th all-time in points. He's 5th in goals scored, 4th in game-winning goals, and 1st in shot attempts. But what might be more impressive to Coach is how Grode's game evolved over his 4 years.
I think when he was a freshman, I think Grode's solution to problems were basically just hit the ball as hard as you can. He knew that just having that one tool in the bag wasn't going to be able to make him a successful player. And so when you look at him just year over year, just his increased ability to just figure out ways to beat you, he just became more of a finesse finisher. He could figure out more ways to finish than what he originally came in with, which was, he could use different surfaces. He could find different ways to finesse the ball. First off, I think I want to take a minute to congratulate all the other inductees. Very well deserved. I got to watch Julie and Richie play when I coached there, and unfortunately, I didn't get to watch Vanessa. She was a little bit before my time. Dave Morgan, I got to share sideline with him while we were both at Metro. I didn't get to see Dave play because that was way before my time. I'm not that old, so Captain Morgan, congratulations on your induction, and congratulations to Scott. It was certainly a pleasure watching you grow and mature during those 4 years, not only in soccer but in all phases of your life. And glad we had still the opportunity to keep in touch, and all these years later. And this is certainly truly a deserving award for you, and I hope you enjoy the evening.
Scott Grode, Roadrunners Hall of Fame, class of 2024.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Scott Grode. It's up there. What an awesome video. Eric, great job, and thank you for putting that together. Everybody who put tonight together, thank you so much. It's been an amazing evening, and I'm honored to be here. So I've got about 5 minutes, as Julie mentioned. I want to keep this short and sweet. I want to say a couple of thank yous, and then I'll probably share a quick story that hopefully doesn't get me in trouble, Ken. But first and foremost, I want to thank my family. I know you guys were with me through club soccer, and all you guys came out from Arizona to see me play in college, and we traveled all around the country together, and I know you guys dedicated a lot of time, money, and effort to get me places and watch me. So thank you so much for being there for me. I want to give a big thank you to my teammates. A number of them are here tonight. Woo! There were 11 of us on the field. They made me look really good at times. I think, if ESA saved a couple more goals, we probably would have made a national championship. But nonetheless, I appreciate you guys so much. And truly, thank you for coming out tonight. I appreciate it. I want to thank Metro State and the board for this amazing honor. I had an incredible time all 4 years I was here at school. I made some amazing connections. I got a great education. And of course, I had a great time playing soccer as well. So thank you. All right, now I want to give my last thank you. This is to a special somebody who cared an awful lot about the program. He put his heart and soul into it, and he cared about us student athletes so much. His voice sounds like a mix between the Aflac Duck and Scooby-Doo. If you haven't heard him before, his name's Ken Parsons. He was my coach. I love him to death. But something that stood out when he recruited me was the first meeting I had with him. He said, if you come to Metro State, you will leave here a better person, a better student, and a better athlete. And I can honestly say I did. So thank you, Ken, for everything you gave me. All right, a quick story. So Ken was pretty straightforward about what the rules were. We knew it was pretty obvious, right? So we got in trouble one day. We broke the rules, and our punishment was that we had to go down to South Santa Fe and clean up the side of the road. And then after that, we had to do a fitness session. And so, we go down there and win the buses, and Ken's in this chipper mood. He's so happy, and we're like, what's going on here? Something's strange, right? So we do the volunteer work. We clean up the side of Santa Fe. And at the end of it, he's like, we're going to go get burgers. And it's on me. We eat whatever you want. So, we're starving college students. We're like, cool. I had 2 burgers, I think, and some French fries. And I think we all forgot about the fitness session that was coming. And also, I think he kind of lured us into that too. He was so nice, we kind of thought maybe he's going to forget about it. He didn't forget about it. It was a painful lesson. We never broke the rules again. And again, I think, Ken, I learned so much from you. I grew up a lot while I was here, and I can't thank you enough. I want to say thank you again to MSU. It's an honor to be inducted. And I want to congratulate all the other inductees. So thank you so much.